Hey, it's about 8:12 right now in the morning. Just got here to set up for doing a house wash at this house here, and driveway, the entrance, the street curbing, touch up these pavers and this flower bed curbing too. And it's got some mud daubers, you know. The window seals are pretty dirty. Some mud daubers up there, and do this little patio and screen back here. It's got some buildup in some spots. So just concrete in here, so drywall's cracking there. And yeah, over here, a lot of bugs on the wall. And look at that mud dauber nest. The thing is huge. So the house does have some oxidation. Yeah, it's not that bad back here, but like the garage door is pretty bad. Over here some, but there is bugs galore in this. Looks like some touch-up paint in different areas too, where maybe there was cracks, patchwork. So and you could see the variations in color there. We got these vines. These are not going to come down with pressure washing. These vines here. I mean, we'll try and get some of them off if we can, but it's a losing battle there. But this garage door is definitely got a lot of oxidation. That's pretty bad there. So have to be careful on pressure on that. There's a big mud dauber nest there. But let's get started. Look at that mud dauber nest. too much. But that looks... Okay, we're all done here in Greenfield Plantation, Bradenton. Did the driveway and then the house wash. Got rid of a bunch of mud daubers. There was one right here in the front. Got rid of that. And then there was another one right there, a real big one. Got rid of that one. The window seals look much better. You know, they're a little old paint, but definitely much better than it was. And then we did the flower bed curbing along here, and you could see the worn soffits on there, but again, worn paint, you know, nothing I can do about that. But there is a ton of bugs, and got rid of, and there's already bugs coming back. They don't waste any time, those suckers. But there was a big old mud dauber up there, got rid of, cleaned the pavers, concrete porch. There was just a ton of bugs on this side, and a big old mud dauber nest right there, all gone. So yeah, I think it came out really good, this side. So, off to the next job. Pretty nice day out today. Getting close to Halloween. Of course, we couldn't get off these vines, you know, it's just not coming off with pressure. Or even a brush, I tried to scrub them off, but they just don't want to come off. Time to get paid and get out of here. All right. Have a good one.